decided to sign with Lietkabelis?
Well, one of the first reasons for me was the chance to play at an international level again. You know, I played in Euro Cup before when I played for Ventspils, and I played in Champions League when I played for Sonok. And the opportunity to play in Euro Cup again with a team that has a high profile in Lithuania was a really big selling point for me. So I definitely wanted to look at that. Plus the domestic league here in Lithuania was huge. I've known about it since the day I came to Europe. Lithuanian domestic basketball has always been really big and at a very high level. So with the combination of those two, I really couldn't say no.
What is your memories from Euro Cup games, FIBA Champions League games?
The games were different. They were intense. You don't, like, even if you're at home, you don't feel like you're quite at home, and if you're away, you don't feel like you're away. The games are very high level. All those guys are very talented. You know, you're not going to get any scrubs playing against you. You have to come ready every single game. Unlike some games, maybe you'll be in your domestic league and there'll be an easy game you should win by 20 or 30, whatever the case. Like, it's not that way. You have to be 100% ready. So that little feeling before the games is a little different, but the level plays really high, so I like it.
Lietkabelis will face against big teams like Virtus, Lokomotiv Kuban. What do you think about chances to compete to top 16 in Euro Cup?
Yeah, so when our group came out and I saw the teams we were playing against, I know it's going to be tough, but I think it's really important for us to look at our home games first as the most important. So when these teams come here, we have to take care of business on our own court. And then after that, we can try to steal a couple games in a way. I'm not expecting to lose any games in general, but I mean, it happens. That's the game of basketball. But I think looking forward to our home games and taking care of business here is most important.
Before coming to Lithuania, what did you know about our country?
What I knew. So I knew about Lithuania. I knew what the flag looked like, which is rare because, I mean, other than the countries I've lived in,
What does it look like?
It's yellow, green, and red. Yes. I had to think about it. Yes. And then obviously I knew about the basketball. Komuningas, how do you say his name? He played for the Knicks, the Lithuanian. His curly hair, I knew about him. He's a 4 position. Kuzminskas, yes, yes. I knew about him before he went back to the, in the NBA. I liked the way he played. I always did. So I know who he was, and I was like,
faced him against Lokomotiv. He playing in Lokomotiv.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, when we play in Russia, that's right. I forgot he came back. So yeah, I knew that. Other than that, I just knew it was a small country. I've been all over Europe. I knew it was above Latvia, and that's about it. But I'm learning a lot.
Do you think that people here in Lithuania and Latvia is very similar, or do you expect they're different?
So I've been to Lithuania here. We played way back in the beginning of my professional career. I played in the Baltic League, and we came here, played against Chalet in the championship. And I've only been to Lithuania and played and then left. I never lived here, but I've been told that it's very similar to Latvia, and I've lived in Latvia for 3 years out of my career. So I assume and expect the same thing.
When you came here, going to self-isolation, what was the time here?
So I was reading articles. When we got here, we were sent in Dubingai, and like a resort, and it was really nice. And I was reading articles about other teams' situations of their isolations for their foreigners, and I was reading that our team did the best, giving us the most comfort in the best situation possible, which was really nice. So we were there, and then we came home, still quarantined our 14 days. Got our negative tests, and then it worked out. So it's been really smooth ever since I got here.
How about team members? Do you knew some players before coming here?
No, actually, this is one of the first teams I didn't know really anybody personally, to be honest. Even the Americans, Kyle and Martin, I didn't know them. I knew of Kyle because he played in Estonia last year, and I saw him play, never played against him. But other than that, I didn't know any of the Lithuanians either. So it's going to be a new experience for me, meeting new guys and making good friends and good teammates.
What kind of basketball do you play?
Personally, like what kind do I play? You can expect me being like a slasher. I'm the guy that does all the dirty work, basically. You know, you're not going to see me score 30, 40 points a game, maybe every once in a while. But for me, I do all the little things that, you know, sometimes other people don't want to do. I'm a three-point shooter, but I like to attack the rim. I don't like just staying on top of the key or on the three-point line. But I'm a fighter. I think that's the best way to describe myself because even if I'm really tired or whatever the case, I'm always trying to win for the team regardless of if I'm scoring or if I'm not, or if I'm helping, I'm rebounding, I'm doing everything, I'm the fighter.
Describe yourself as a person.
I'm outgoing, I'm goofy, and I'm funny. I like to make jokes. I like to be the funny guy. Even if people are making jokes about me or whatever, I enjoy that. I like being the guy that can kind of mold everyone together. And as I've come to find out, I'm the oldest guy on the team right now. Yeah. By only a couple months, but I'm the oldest guy on the team. So I know these guys, most of the Lithuanians have known each other for a while, and us new foreigners coming in, I want to be one of the guys that kind of molds everyone together. Eventually, when we start getting to know each other more, playing games, traveling together, and such. So I want to be the guy to, keep us together throughout the season.
What kind of basketball will play Lietkabelis?
We're going to play tough. I already can tell. Our first couple weeks of practices, we're going to be super aggressive. We're going to be running a lot, and we're going to be looking to pass a lot. I don't think we're going to have guys that are just one guy scoring all the points. We're going to have everyone's going to be doing a little bit of everything, and I think that's most important, especially on the international level when we go to Euro Cup and play teams in other countries, because you need to be able to play together. So we'll have one guy with 15, one guy with 20, one guy with 10, and that's big for us, and I think that's the way we're going to play this year.
And what can you promise for our fans?
I don't like making promises, but I will say that you can expect us to play hard every single game. You come to our games, you come watch us play, you want to see entertainment, and you also want to see your team win. And we're not coming here not to win. We're going to come here to win every single game, and we're also going to go to every away game and try to win every single game. So I think you can expect from us that we're going to play hard all 40 minutes every single game.